Good afternoon, buenas tardes to all of you. My name is Johanna González. And during this presentation, I will be talking to you about accommodations, travelers that are an easy fit for Puerto Rico, our regions, attractions, and also our digital tools. In Puerto Rico, we call ourselves Boricua, and that's a unique name honoring our island, heritage, and also the vibrant spirit of our people. It comes from the name the Taino Indians gave to the land, which was Boriquen. Now I invite you to
Johanna,
bask.
can I interrupt you just a second? If you could move that box on the bottom, which is just the bottom of the screen, just to make sure, because it's cutting off part of the screen. So everyone, we're just trying to make sure.
Is it gone?
Towards the bottom, it may be where you're, you may have our videos maybe.
No, actually,
Okay.
I don't.
Okay. We can see if it goes away.
Let me see. Screen sharing.
I'm sorry, everyone. Just if you'll patient. I hate for it to.
Is it gone by any chance now?
No, it's right underneath your name.
Underneath my name.
You don't see a box right there?
No.
Okay. Well, go ahead. And maybe it's just on my version. On my side.
Hopefully no, but I'll be I'll be sending you the presentation. That way you can share it with everyone.
Excellent.
And so now I invite you to bask in the warmth of our beaches, stroll our welcoming streets, taste the love in our food, feel the passion of our music, and learn the stories of our past to build new favorite memories for you and your clients. So let's start with our geographical position. And Puerto Rico is the smallest of the Greater Antilles and the gateway to the Eastern Caribbean. We have the Atlantic Ocean to the north, the Caribbean Sea to the south, and the Dominican Republic to the west. Puerto Rico, it's a United States territory, and this offers the convenience of not requiring a passport, no immigration, no customs. We have the same currency as the United States and also same cell phone coverage. The island is roughly 100 miles long by, hold on, there you go. It's 100 miles long by 30 miles wide. We have around 300 miles of coastline and also a few islands around us. So we're actually an archipelago. We have Vieques and Culebra to the east, amazing, beautiful islands, which I'll talk to you about later. We have Mona Island to the west, which some people call it as the Galapagos of the Caribbean because of its remote, pristine, and wildlife sanctuaries. We also have Caja de Muerto in the south, and Caja de Muerto, it translates to Coffin Island, and that name comes of the shape you see from the distance. And it's another secluded and uninhabited nature reserve where you can go hiking, bird watching, explore, or simply unwind under the sun. We have a privileged position in the Caribbean, and you will be surprised with the amount of non-stop flights and direct flights that you can find to the island from mostly West Coast. I'm sorry, from the East Coast, Southwest, and some connecting flights also from the Midwest and the West Coast. All airlines that were flying to Puerto Rico before are back, and service from various gateways, including legacy and low-cost airlines. We have local, regional, domestic, and international flights. From Europe, there is non-stop service from Madrid with Iberia, and also from Latin America, non-stops from Panama City and Bogota. Most importantly, you can take advantage, as I mentioned before, that Puerto Rico is a U.S. territory and no passports required for U.S. citizens and residents. We are also a hub to several island destinations in the Eastern Caribbean. And as I mentioned before, regional service is available to combine Puerto Rico with other Caribbean high-end destinations, allowing split stay programs. There are more than 300 lodging possibilities island-wide, including hotels, resorts, paradores, bed and breakfast, and vacation rentals. Here's a listing of different brands available on the island, from 5-star properties to independent hotels and eco-friendly paradores. There is also a great variety of family-friendly and also options for adults-only lodgings. Please know that there are no all-inclusive hotels in Puerto Rico, as they are not cost-effective for the hotels, and also due to the large variety of restaurants and facilities that are easily accessed and safe throughout the island. Our high season starts at the end of November, during Thanksgiving week through April, and the low season is from May through mid-November. And now I have a map. This one shows you a map from the metropolitan area. As you can see on the far right, you can find the Luis Muñoz International Airport. Next to the airport, it's the Isla Verde area. And I would like to mention that all the black dots that you see in the map, those are hotels. Isla Verde, it's the closest hotel section from the airport. There's amazing properties, amazing beach, and it's something that I always say, that Isla Verde beach, it's one of my favorites in the metropolitan area. Moving along to the left, you'll see Ocean Park and Condado. Condado has a higher amount of hotels on the area, and it's really popular due to the amount of hotels, also nightlife, great restaurants, and activities that you can do in the Condado area. And then all the way to the left, you'll find Old San Juan. There you'll find the cruise terminals. We have 2 piers, and I'll mention them also a little bit later. And right below where the cruise terminal is, you'll see Isla Grande, and that's where the Convention Center District is located. I also have another map from the East Coast, and there you will find our larger properties like the St. Regis Bahia Beach, El Conquistador, the Wyndham Rio Mar, and also you find the islands of Vieques and Culebra, which you can access by ferry or by boat. And here we have some information on sustainable lodgings. As sustainability has become more popular, here I would like to highlight a few of the hotels that are engaging in various sustainable efforts, from water and energy conservation to recycling programs. I know sometimes it's really important for your clients to conserve, to visit sustainable lodgings. So I have, these are a few. We have more properties. I would like to mention the Sheraton Puerto Rico became the first hotel property in the Caribbean region, and also in the Sheraton Worldwide chain to receive a leadership in energy and an environmental design certification. And another example is the St. Regis Bahia Beach. It has the environmental outreach program called Soul of Bahia, and it's a comprehensive program focused on environmental education. And the outreach is for residents, guests, staff, contractors, and particularly the surrounding community. We also have other options in lodging. We have the glamorous version of camping, including comfortable amenities, and also in some cases, resort style services. We also have another option for hotel stays. We have Vive la Van, and it's a new concept on the island, and it's the first company dedicated to the camper van renting. And it allows you to move around and explore the island at your own pace with comforts you can find in any hotel room. It's a great way to experience the island and a great way for guests to go on their own at their own pace and really have a great time around Puerto Rico. And cruising is back. San Juan has 2 cruise terminals, one in the San Juan Bay, the other one at the Pan American Bay, right across from the San Juan Pier. Between them, the ports host around 500 cruise ships per year. Also, in a recent move to expand the cruise options to the island, the southern city of Ponce now receives Royal Caribbean and Celebrity cruises 4 times per year. And as you can see, here's a listing of all the cruises that started in the San Juan as a home port since October of last year. And then now what to do? We have different activities, different experiences to do, and our nature and outdoor recreation includes picture perfect beaches and one-of-a-kind hikes in El Yunque, as an example, which is our only tropical rainforest in the United States forest system. Puerto Rico is filled with a wide variety of incredible outdoor experiences that allow visitors to enjoy the natural beauty of the island, like ziplining, water sports, horseback riding. There's, as I mentioned, more than 300 beaches around to practice all types of water sports. We also welcome golfers. We have 18 wonderful golf courses that some of them have stunning beach views, also mountain views, and some of them are PGA rated championship courses. The island also has been very busy, and we've seen more arrivals of families arriving to the island. We have activities on land, sea, we have taste of local culture, amazing adventures, and there are unique itineraries that cover unforgettable days for the whole family. We are also a LGBTQ+ Caribbean destination for your clients. We have an amazing reputation in the Caribbean as being a very welcoming island for the LGBTQ+ community. And also, if you're looking for romance, Puerto Rico is a perfect spot for destination weddings, honeymoons, baby moons, any type of romantic getaway that you would like to do. Puerto Rico is the place to come and visit. And also, Puerto Rico is an amazing for culture lovers, as the island is rich in festivals, tradition, art, and music. Please remember, no all-inclusives in Puerto Rico. We have amazing restaurants, more than 4,000 restaurants for you to choose from. And the farm-to-table concept has been really, it's been very trendy, and it's something that our clients are highly looking for. And most of the restaurants around the island are embracing this new concept. And here's a listing of different farm-to-table restaurants that you can go to. And also we have our culinary adventures, which you can rent a car, you can have a driver take you through any of these different adventures. Guabate, it's actually a town in Calley. It's in the Central Mountain Range of Puerto Rico. And it's called the Pork Highway because there's a lot of kiosks, and there you can find pork in any which way that it could be cooked. It's an amazing experience. We have, it's not included here, but it's something we call chinchorreo, and it's like instead of being a bar hopping, it's a restaurant hopping, and you can just visit different restaurants. And this area in Guabate, it's known for those type of restaurants that you can just go in, have a bite, get back in the car, and then stop at the next restaurant to try the pork in its way. And the other routes, longaniza, it's a pork sausage. It could be also a sausage of chicken. It's basically also from the South mountain range in the town of Orocovis and Morovis. Same thing, lots of restaurants along the way that you can go explore and have a great time. The Loquillo Kiosks, it's closer. It's in the east area. It's about 60 different restaurants, some of them with amazing ocean views. And you can find a very good restaurant to sit down, have an amazing dinner, or you can just stop by, grab a fritter, and then enjoy an amazing piña colada and stop and go back to the next one. So there's different adventures that we highly recommend, and it's safe for everybody to experience them. And now that we're talking about eating, also let's talk about rum. As you all know, Puerto Rico, we are known for being the main distributor for the Bacardi rum. There are other distilleries on the island that you can experience. There are amazing experiences that you can do. You can do some mixology classes, from tasting classes, some of them in the San Juan metropolitan area. You can also, we have others around the island, like the Serralles tour. It's in the town of Ponce. There you can visit what used to be the home of the Serralles family. And then you end up doing a mixology class. And it's a great way to learn and experience rum and learn actually about how the process of the production of rum. And just if you didn't know, the piña colada was invented in Puerto Rico, and it was actually in 1954, and it was a bartender from the Caribe Hilton who invented the piña colada, and that's our national drink. And also we have the microbreweries. They became really popular after Hurricane Maria. Actually, they had been in a working process. The hurricane stopped them, and now they're back with a vengeance. Microbreweries are really popular in the island. Here's a listing of different places that you can visit all around the island. And it's a great way to also enjoy our local drinks. Talking about drinks and entertainment, Placita de Santurce, it's a must stop if you're staying in the metropolitan area. La Placita, it's actually a farmer's market. During daytime, you can go buy some fruits, some vegetables. It's a really amazing farmer's market area. But then at nighttime, all the restaurants around the farmer's market open up. And it's a great way to learn about the local culture, do some salsa dancing, have an amazing time, amazing drinks, people watch. It's a great place to visit. And it's just maybe 5 minutes away from the Condado area and Old San Juan. Another amazing place to visit, it's Distrito T-Mobile. And Distrito, where is Distrito? Oh my God. There's Distrito, I'm sorry. Distrito, it's in the Convention Center district, and Distrito has about 8 different restaurants, different cuisine, American, Spanish, Japanese, Mexican. They have bars, amazing entertainment. It's a very modern, as you can see, with light system, sound system. It's a great place to visit with family, friends. Also, there's a movie theater with VIP cinemas. Also, there's zip lining from Toro Verde, which is one of our top attractions here in Puerto Rico. And also there's a entertainment area and the Coca-Cola Music Hall for concerts and events. And more activities and entertainment. The casinos are also back. Here's a listing of different casinos throughout the island. There are more. And it's a great way also to have a great time through the night and enjoy your evenings in Puerto Rico, besides the different restaurants, bars, pubs, and nightclubs. Our regions, let me go really quickly. Old San Juan, it's one of our top attractions. It's amazing what you can find in Old San Juan. Last year, we celebrated its 500th anniversary. And it's a great place to visit, great place to go with family, friends, by yourself. There's history, amazing architecture, shopping, great restaurants and bars, and also a great place for nightlife activities. It's a World Heritage Site, and it's a great place to start your vacation in Puerto Rico. Our East region, mostly known for El Yunque Rainforest. We have, it's a great place to go, different activities, bird watching, hiking, to enjoy nature. It's an amazing stop. It's the only tropical rainforest within the United States forest system. To go to the rainforest, reservations are needed, and you would have to go to recreation.gov in order to book your visit to Del Yunque. We have two amazing bioluminescent bays on the East region. There's one in Fajardo, and the other one is in the island of Vieques. The one in Fajardo, it's the most accessible one. If you go to the one in Vieques, you would have to stay overnight in Vieques. And then also we have Icacos Island. We have amazing beaches, beautiful reefs, snorkeling, diving activities. It's an amazing area to visit. And talking about Vieques and Culebra, the ferry terminal was moved to the town of Ceiba. It's on the East Coast. Now the ferry to Culebra, it's just 45 minutes away, the sailing. And to Vieques, it's a 30-minute ferry ride. You can book the ferry ahead of time. It's highly recommended. And then once you get to the islands, it's really pristine, really laid back. There are no traffic lights in either island. It's really amazing, and lots of activities and for you to connect with nature. Both islands are amazing to visit. And the south, it's another amazing region to visit. From San Juan, it's fairly an hour and a half away. I'm talking about Ponce, which would be the closest town that has lots of activities, lots of entertainment and experiences to visit. Ponce, it's the second largest city in Puerto Rico. It has amazing experiences, the museums. Ponce is known mostly for its 19th century architecture. Great museums, and we have lots of history also in the south, especially in Ponce. Our west region, it's mostly known for sunsets, surfing. It's really laid back. The west, it's nothing compared to the hustle and bustle you find on the metropolitan area. Our north region, it's known also for adventure, beautiful beaches, and then we have the Camuy River Cave Park, which has about 268 acres of caverns, sinkholes. It's a great experience to do while you're here on the island. And then our central mountains, there you can find amazing coffee experiences, and also river and water activities, and the Toro Verde Adventure Park, which is the largest adventure park in the Caribbean. And it has the two longest zip lines in the Americas. One is 1.5 miles long, the other is 1 mile long. So if you are an adrenaline seeker, that's the place to visit. And here's a listing of different experiences that you can do. Some bucket list activities for you and your clients to do. And I'll be sharing the presentation with all of you. Now I invite you to visit Discover Puerto Rico's website. It is loaded with images and videos and presented in a highly engaging editorial style. You can enjoy a best-in-class portal to help you explore all that the destination offers in a fun, engaging, and easy to navigate online experience. It's really amazing the way they constructed our page. Also, you can find different itineraries based on the different lengths of stay, if it's for families, for solo travelers, for first-time travelers. There's different itineraries that you can find. Also, at our webpage, I invite you to go to the discoverpuertorico.com/travel professionals page. There you can review, you can find valuable information. Our travel agent commission offers, how to become a Puerto Rico travel expert. There you can find a link to register to the Travel Academy. We have two courses. One is a general course, the other one is the master course. And once you complete both classes, you'll be a Puerto Rico travel expert graduate. Graduate benefits include a certification as a Puerto Rico travel expert. And the master course graduates from the United States. They receive 4 continuing educational units upon completion. and members of the Association of Canada Travel Agencies are eligible for 3 credits. You will also be eligible to join the Puerto Rico Rewards Program. This new program gives you access to our point-based travel agent loyalty program, as your bookings equal points that can be redeemed as cash, perks, and also fun trip opportunities. Thank you so much for being with me this afternoon. Here's my contact information. It was a pleasure giving you this presentation, and now let's go to the questions and answers.
Yes. Thank you so much. Something to clarify with Discover Puerto Rico, they're not a DMC, they're a tourist board. So as you can see, Johanna gave you a lot of great resources and information and can point you in the right direction. The travel professional excuse me, page on their site does have some search functions, whether it's tour guides or hotels based on certain regions of the country. They have a great resources for you so that they can help you better direct. But also Johanna and her colleague Francisco are a great resource for you as well. So reach out to them if you have questions, because I know some of you that may have sold Puerto Rico before, or it's been a while, so you're rusty on what may be the best suggestion for your guests. Do we have any questions? I want to open it up to the floor. Nothing right off the top. I will also share the link to the training, which it's self-guided, correct, Johanna? So they can do it at their own pace.
That's right. They can do it at their own pace. If they need to stop and continue the next day, it will save the progress, and then you can continue doing the class.
I think, and as she quickly kind of highlighted, the different areas of the island offer different types of experiences. So I found the training to be very helpful with just kind of getting an idea of if your guests, what they're looking for, where they probably should stay. Excuse me, I'm sorry. I get it. I think another question just came through. Are there any DMCs on the island that you would recommend?
Yes, we do have, there's a listing on our webpage, and also I can send you the information.
Okay.
Depending on what your clients are looking for, there's like different DMCs that can assist with your clients.
Okay.
And the most important part, they do pay commission to travel advisors.
Very good. Very good. So we'll provide that list with our follow-up. Are there any other questions before we part ways? I appreciate everybody's time, and I appreciate you calling in, Johanna, and sharing Puerto Rico and what all there is to offer. I know you're, if I'm correct, it seems like there's year-round festivals that maybe doesn't have any festival or celebrations.
That's right, we do. And actually, we celebrate the longest holiday season, and our holidays, our Christmas, it ended on Sunday. It starts in Thanksgiving, and it's all the way through the 3rd week of January, and it's with the San Sebastian Festival. And I would say every weekend there's a different activity and a different festivity going on in different towns. So we do have, and there's actually a listing at discoverpuertorico.com, an event calendar that, depending on your arrival or your client's stay, they can just double check if there's anything happening.
Great. Well, thank you. I appreciate your time and your expertise today. And thank you everyone for joining us today. As I mentioned, the recording will be sent out probably later this week. Give us just like a few days for it to populate, and we'll upload it and share the link with you so you can go back. And again, we apologize for a little technical difficulties over the maps. I know it's a little hard to see, but I think the information is still there and is very valuable. One last question that is everybody just saying thank you. Thank you so much for joining us today, Johanna, and everybody else. Thank you very much. And feel free to join us tomorrow for our next masterclass webinar on the chat wall in New York City. So have a great afternoon. I appreciate everybody's time today. Thank you.
Thank you. Bye.
Bye.